boys, bitch, you better bow down. Crowd just wanna hear the show, start the countdown. Don't be messing around, we ain't chasing no clout. Better shut your ass up before we put your ass down. Might get lumped up, taking verbal bumps, chump. We don't ever bite tongues, always keeping it a buck. Dan, Joe, and Will, they gon' change the game. Bump Boys podcast, it'll melt your brain. Y'all don't wanna see the flame, so don't spark the match. We like rookie Kurt Angle, make your ankle snap. Three amigos like Eddie, but don't lie, you steal. Only cheat when we gotta, but to win we will. Mike skills like Dusty, but go hard like Brock. I'm a stunner like Austin, dropping elbows like Mach. Y'all don't wanna see the finish, cause it's us on top. 1, 2, 3, get the V and get a warrior pop. Yo.
What's up, guys? Joe from the Bump Boys here. Dan and Will. Say hello, boys.
What's up?
What's going on? Sound like wrestling premiere right there. What's up, guys? Wrestling premiere here.
This is episode 2 of the Bump Boys podcast.
Yes, and today we have a very special, exclusive episode for you guys. You know, this only happens once a year. WrestleMania season is upon us, and the Bump Boys, Dan, Joe, and Will, are here to drop our knowledge and bangers on these matches for WrestleMania. So let's jump right on into it. You go, Will.
Yeah, basically, we're going to give you our predictions. That's what Joe was basically trying to say. We're going to share our predictions on what we think is going to happen, and so far the build up to WrestleMania.
Exactly. So I will jump into the first match. I want to get off this match right off the bat. For night 1, I just want to get this off my chest. I want to know who y'all think will be Seth Rollins' opponent for this night.
I'll go first.
Danny, take it away.
Yeah,
bro.
Danny, take it away, because I'm going to just before Danny goes, I'm going to have a video going up before WrestleMania night 1 about the top 5 opponents who may show up to face Seth Rollins. So, Danny, let's hear one of them at least.
Okay, so I got like 3 suggestions. I think it's gonna be Cody, but I could see it maybe being Shane just to piss everyone off, because I could see them saving Cody for like the Raw after, just so they can throw it out, just so they can throw everyone off. Because there's rumors that Cody wanted to change it because everyone knows he wants a real surprise. So unless they re-sign the Fiend, which the Fiend's been teasing Seth all day. So I don't know. I really don't. I'm hoping Cody, but whoever Seth's faces is probably going to beat the shit out of Seth.
So out of your options, who do you think out of each of those options, who do you think would win?
If it's Cody, it's going to be Cody. If it's Fiend, it's going to be Fiend. And if it's Shane, it's going to be Seth.
I agree with that. I agree. I think that those are all like valid choices.
Are good ones. So if we're not going Cody, I think the most logical one would be, I just don't know how good of shape Bray Wyatt's in right now. I would go the Fiend to kind of like, maybe you can reconcile like all the, plus like, WrestleMania, obviously without having the Undertaker, there's always supposed to be this kind of like crazy beyond death kind of like entrance. Undertaker gave that for the last 20 plus years. So the Fiend, I feel like, would give everybody their money's worth of just like that classic Fiend entrance and really just be a shocker. And then you could see Seth's face.
You see Seth like shitting his pants.
Yeah, basically like, damn, I thought this dude was done for. Thought Randy burned him to the ground. So, yeah, either Cody or the Fiend has to be one of those two. And I feel like potentially WWE, I know they were down on the Fiend and then they're like, oh no, we want to like, it was weird. They wanted to push him, then they didn't want to push him. Now they're like, wait, we can maybe make him into the, they continue to what we thought they were going to do, to push him as the next Undertaker. I could see the Fiend, but this has us talking, man. This has the whole wrestling world talking.
It's what they want.
So I have 2 interesting opinions on who it could be.
It doesn't matter what your opinion is.
Of course, we think Cody could be the one. But my other 2 are, I'm thinking, who can Rollins have a good match with? Cena is one of them. I think Cena can have a great match with him. And I think that is an option. Is it likely? No, but I think it's an option.
I just hope it's not an Undertaker squash.
No, I think it's Undertaker squash. And then my second one would be potentially, if it's not Cody and it's none of the ones we mentioned, do they give us an opportunity to put another title on the card, such as the IC title or the US title? Maybe putting, Finn Balor, or putting maybe even a Ricochet on there. I know it's not the best option, but it would, it would add another title card to the match. And I feel like with Ricochet, how he just had a great match on SmackDown, putting him in that option and potentially beating Seth, or having Finn potentially beat Seth, wouldn't be a bad idea. What
if it's Goldberg? No, I just thought about that. No, because this would be some WWE shit. Like, oh my god, we don't have Goldberg on, and he was just at the South. No, please don't.
No, I heard Goldberg's deal was done after at Saudi.
Well, yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean they couldn't sign like a 1-day contract. Like, yo, can you just give us this wrestling, just to make it
one off?
Oh my god, I swear. Because remember, Saudis love themselves some Goldberg. I swear to God, this is Goldberg.
It's gonna be great. You got to set up the camera for that match at Joe's house of all our reactions.
Nah, Batista said he would not.
He never wrestled again.
It's not Kane. I would love to see like Kane. I just want to see one of those like Kane, Undertaker, Fiend entrance. But yeah, I swear to God, it's gonna be.
Kane I feel like shit. I saw him during Hall of Fame tonight. He looked like shit.
Yes, so it's probably gonna be Goldberg. No one's hurt. No one's mentioned Goldberg. That might have to make it in my top 5 over the Undertaker. It's not realistic. It could be Goldberg. We haven't had Goldberg versus Seth yet.
I feel like if it's Goldberg, you can be seeing me getting pissed off at Joe's house. Fucking
hear me out.
I think I'm the only person that's mentioned Goldberg. I haven't heard anyone mention Goldberg. And think about this, like, why would WWE let Goldberg's contract end when he makes a lot of money? And the WWE thing is, oh my God, let's push a ton. Let's push Goldberg and Brock and Roman down our throats. Let's push that Brock cock down our throats. They put that news out that, yo, this is Goldberg's end of his contract. And then the whole rumor of Goldberg to AEW. So everyone took their eyes off Goldberg. I'm just saying.
I think Cody.
Hey, you have Seth fight a hologram.
I hate to be a dick, but I think whoever it is, it's gonna be bad. They're gonna get booed out of the stadium.
If it's Goldberg, I can maybe understand, like, oh my God, Goldberg in his entrance, but
no, it's not. They'll all be pissed.
You don't think? I think it's see, now I hate.
Dude, anyone but Cody or the Fiend fans are gonna be so fucking pissed.
I'm calling it's Goldberg. Fuck.
I thought you said Eddie at first second. I was like, bro, Eddie's been dead. I don't know how to tell you that.
Bro, I just made myself mad because I have a feeling WWE's gonna they literally teased Goldberg's contract is that he has no contract. We just learned, and I can hear Michael Cole. We just learned Goldberg just signed a 1-day contract so he could be at WrestleMania. Or I can see oh my God. No. What if Vince is backstage in his locker rooms and then you see him? Hey, so I'm signing you this one match, and he's signing a 1-day contract with Goldberg, and then Goldberg walks out of the door and then does his entrance. Think about that.
Fucking.
You have to admit that'd be a cool little.
Said fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Fuck Goldberg. No. Fuck
dude.
That shit,
you don't want to watch Goldberg because it's literally just gonna be spear, jackhammer, match over.
Sloppiness, yeah. All right, but anyway, let's move on to the next match because we could talk about that all day.
Yeah, it's probably gonna.
All right. Next match we have for the WWE Raw Women's Champion. We have the champion Becky Lynch going against the challenger Bianca Belair.
Everyone say
Danny,
1, 2, 3.
Take it away.
1, 2, 3.
Bianca.
Becky.
No, they can't do this to. I feel like this is because remember, if you have Roman win, I feel like you have to have the other title for one of the women's go to Bianca, and then obviously I have Ronda. Well, we'll get to that later, but this is the best. Theoretically, this is the truest storyline build within the WWE,
Becky, bro.
Dude, if Becky wins, dude, I could see it. I could see them pulling it because.
Imagine this. Everyone's thinking Bianca's gonna win. Becky comes in, hits the manhandle slam. 1, 2, 3. Next night on Raw, I beat everyone. You guys, Becky or Bianca, I put her down. I've done it all. Who else can I fight? There is no one left. Asuka comes out. We get Asuka and Becky. Becky, and Asuka finally wins the title rather than she was gifted it when she went away. I think that's the full circle story.
That's true. Or what about Brie Bella? Remember, Brie had one of the before there was a Becky, there was a Brie Bella. Like
Brie's not gonna wrestle for that company.
She ain't coming back.
You don't think so?
No.
Wait, Nikki is the
Nikki's
the one that wait, my bad. Nikki was the one that was fucking John, right?
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. My bad. Nikki Bella. That's what I meant to say. Not Brie. My bad.
I'd watch that. But I don't know if I would want to watch them now. Like a couple years ago, I think when they were.
What do you mean?
Like
they looked amazing at the Royal Rumble. They actually looked good at the Royal Rumble.
They did, but it's not the same Nikki, week in, week out when she was building herself, when she was going for that crazy talent.
Obviously, because she hasn't been there, but like you still it's just like that's why Lita can come back and you could still be like, oh my God, Lita versus Becky. Like Lita hadn't wrestled in like 10 years. You just know what they used to be. And if they can be anywhere what they were themselves, like 90% of what they used to be, then it's just like
Bayley.
If Bayley comes back, I would pop, bro. I love some Bayley, but
I think
she's really on her like injury and everything like that. And usually,
she's close. She's in town. So is Asuka.
Well, of course, they're still represented. There's still fan meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I mean is like, there's no been reports of like injury, like where's she going on with her injuries and stuff like that. Like, how's she doing?
I heard the Raw after. I heard them both as the Raw after.
Yeah, they could be on it.
Yeah.
I don't think you bring them back at the same time though.
I think
one of them's going to SmackDown, one was going to Raw.
Okay.
I think Bayley's going to SmackDown.
Bayley's been on SmackDown for weeks.
I would bring Asuka.
Do you want Asuka to Raw? Yeah, because you need Bayley. If Bayley goes against Ronda, at least Bayley can like hold the feud with Ronda.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, versus Asuka.
Or if Charlotte wins, she's held her own against Charlotte too.
Yeah, but back to Becky and Bianca. I have Becky. I guess Joe is the only one who has no, I have Bianca. Sorry, I'm totally fucked up. That Goldberg shit got me tilted. So Joe has Becky, me and Danny have Bianca. So let's go on to the next match.
So while we're on the women's division,
and we're gonna have a WrestleMania drinking game every time they say stupendous.
No, that's not happening.
Take a shot.
Someone's gotta drive your ass back home, those. Wants to be slumped.
Anyway, back to the women's match. Let's go on to the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. We have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. Let's go on the count of three for this one. This is gonna be interesting. 1, 2, 3. Ronda. Oh. Well,
Joe, the whole Charlotte wins. I know it's Ronda. Come on now. It's the same. She's got the Brock Lesnar syndrome type where, and they're not going to have her lose on WrestleMania stage. Like, it's not happening.
No, definitely not.
My bad. I'm loading the bullets in my clip for when Goldberg comes out.
Well, it looks like we all unanimously think that. So, since we do have a lot of ones to go on, let me see if I can pull something out of you guys. For the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, we got the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, versus Shinsuke and Rick Boogs. Count of three, guys. 3, 2, 1. Shinsuke and Rick
Boogs.
Oos.
Now,
okay. Danny, I gotta hear it, man.
I could see them not breaking up the bloodline, keeping the whole bloodline intact.
That doesn't break them up though. Losing the titles doesn't break them up.
No, like keeping them all like the ones with the titles.
You lose 2 titles, but Roman gains another.
Correct.
Roman.
And we need to start building the fraction.
Unless you guys can convince me that it's Rick Boogs and Shinsuke, I think it's Oos because I don't see Rick Boogs and Shinsuke. They're a thrown together tag team.
Together for a bit.
Let me try and convince them, man, right now. All right. We on SmackDown. Roman coming out where Roman talks to them backstage. You guys disgraced me. I did my part. We didn't do your part. You need to get those titles back. You need to get them back tonight. Okay. They come out. Rick Boogs doesn't have a guitar. This man's doing air guitar with his brand new SmackDown Tag Team Championship title. You can't tell me, you wouldn't love a Pat McAfee vibing to Rick Boogs on air guitar, and all of a sudden they're all vibing on the announcer's table, air guitaring it with the tag team titles.
I could see it, but I could see it both. I could see it both ways. I could see it both. Can't you guys see it both ways too?
Oh, definitely. I can see the Usos definitely retaining. They're one of the strongest tag, top 5.
50-50. This is 50-50 booking by like a lot of these matches are 50-50 booking.
But they've pushed Shinsuke and like Rick Boogs like on the like obviously the commercials they were doing with the whole, I forgot what they were doing, like they were promoting the Toyota Tacoma thing, the new truck for Toyota and stuff like that. And having them on week. Obviously, I know it's the push for WrestleMania, but this just kind of sets you up. So like maybe gives us a little bit of different taste. Like maybe get the New Day versus Shinsuke and Rick Boogs, and then you finally you see what Rick Boogs can do, because a lot of people do fuck with Mr. Boogs.
People like him
both ways, but I feel like to start maybe once again Roman getting more darker, looking down on the Usos, because I feel like, and this is also one thing I want to bring up too. I'm sorry, the Usos are not living, in my opinion, not living up to the whole aura that Roman is putting out there. I feel like back when Jay was doing it, he was there. You're not supposed to be good with the fans. Like fans were cheering when you came out, and you still have your high energetic. I know that's your gimmick, but y'all need to change with Roman. That is the whole point. Now, if they're doing that because it's showing the difference between Roman is serious and these guys, aren't as serious, you get what I'm trying to say? Like the way they do their entrance. Yeah, like they should have went more gritty.
Then I could see Shinsuke and Boogs winning.
Yeah, they should have went more gritty and shit like that. And I feel like Roman just being like, y'all playing to the crowd, y'all doing this, and this. Y'all don't have your head in the game. There's a reason why I'm at the head of the table. And that was the one thing I watched SmackDown. I was like, yo, there's a difference when Roman walks out versus when the Usos walk out. So maybe this is part of the storyline. Once again, you never know where WWE is going to go with. But I would like to see Shinsuke and Rick Boogs. But
speaking on what Will just said, when he was saying that, Roman's like, you're not living up to expectations. There's something wrong here, and we need to cut that out. What if that is a way for him to say, Jay, you've been doing good. Jimmy's the problem. And now we have Jay assaulting Jimmy, which leads us into, a feud of like brothers and stuff like that. I would watch that all day, and we don't even need the tag team titles to be involved, which would work overall. But that's just my opinion. So
let's move on to the next match.
Wait, just to touch on that. That's how you get someone introducing The Rock. You have Jimmy reach out to The Rock, like, yo, I need your help, and then maybe at SummerSlam, The Rock comes out to help Jimmy.
Yeah, they fight, and Rock comes out. You cousins, you brother. You shouldn't be doing this. Roman, what the fuck you doing, man? Let them fight, and
no,
who the fuck are you?
They wouldn't have Roman.
It doesn't matter.
They wouldn't have The Rock come out. They'd have Rikishi come out first.
Nah, I'd be The Rock. Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm Roman. It doesn't matter.
I don't know if you're Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy? Yo, I'm sorry, yo. I can see.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy? Who is you to tell me? Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, let's just move on to the next match before we.
You gotta at least have that. That's part of this. Oh man, that's. That'd be hilarious, yo.
All right, guys, let's move on. We got Dominic and Rey Mysterio, some Mysterio father and son, versus Logan Paul and The Miz. Logan Paul and The Miz versus the Mysterios.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about this.
I'm gonna go quick. Let's go quick. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul and The Miz.
Yep. I feel like Aaliyah. What if Aaliyah somehow gets involved?
I think Dominic gets his win.
I think
Dominic pinning Logan Paul.
I see him getting his win next year when he beats his dad in WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I can also see them beating them.
I agree. I think either way, it's a win-win.
Yeah, I just want to be different from you guys.
I agree.
That's fine. You got to find tiebreaker somehow, and trust me.
Danny, you went undefeated on a pay-per-view too, so you're the one we got to keep an eye out for. All right, next match. I think this is gonna be a match.
Like, shucks.
Oh shucks.
Oh, little me. Next, we got Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin, and I assume he's gonna have Madcap in his corner, who is the new Andre the Giant Battle Royale winner. So, count of three, boys. 3, 2, 1.
Drew McIntyre.
Happy Corbin.
Nah.
Oh my fucking God.
This is where we get Madcap. This is where you push Madcap to go up against Happy. Happy's gonna cost him it somehow.
Our Madcap's gonna cost him.
This is wild.
And I think Corbin Drew kicks out of End of Days.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you Drew kicks out at End of Days. But just remember this. I'm going to drop a little facts on y'all. I know I've been doing this a lot. Name the last person to pin Roman Reigns. I'll answer for you. Happy Corbin. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Who has not lost since he's became Happy Corbin? I'll answer that for you. The answer's in the question. Happy Corbin.
Who the fuck is this guy? Oh.
I'm looking at this motherfucker now and I'm regretting it.
Yo, I'm sorry. That's such a great quote. Yo, it's just like, shout out to Conor McGregor, bro. That's such a great quote and just so funny.
We're gonna be sitting here for like an hour.
So now that I'm looking at the picture, yeah, I'm going Happy Corbin. But why does in his WrestleMania picture he looks like Andre from the League?
He does.
He does, yeah. With the bald head. Like I said, with Corbin dropping that dirty joke.
With the fedora. Andre from the League with the fedora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Okay.
I have Drew winning because, like Danny said, Drew's gonna be in line next. If we don't do the whole Jimmy and Jay, kind of splitting up, not splitting up, but starting to cause some tension. Drew is the next guy to go against. I think WWE sees this as our next Triple H versus The Rock moment. That's the way I think WWE would see it if they would go that route.
Yeah,
it's the truth.
Sorry, this next match card.
And plus,
hilarious.
I think Drew needs to get this win just so this feud can be over.
Yeah,
this feud needs to be over. This feud's been going on since like December or November.
It's been a long one.
This is one of those ones where it's like as bad as the dog food one.
No, I think this is better than honestly, I feel like Happy, he's decent on the mic. Obviously the corny jokes were kind of whack, but they're stepping their game up. All right, but move us on to the next show. What's the next match?
So this match, I figured it was happening, but it wasn't confirmed. But now we have confirmed the New Day, King Woods and Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus and Rich Holland, and it looks like they're gonna have Butch in their corner. So, count of 3, boys. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to Sheamus and Rich Holland.
Yeah.
What did you guys say?
So they did Kofi dirty in this picture. If you look at this, the image I'm looking at right now, that shit racist as fuck.
Yeah. See, this one's hard because I feel like Danny, I feel like this is 50-50 booking. If they make the New Day win, the New Day doesn't need the win, but it's just you need to give Sheamus and Rich the win so you can kind of help push Butch. I'm gonna go Butch and Sheamus, but I feel like WWE is gonna do this dirty.
Oh, by the way, the Undertaker's still talking. He's been talking for like an hour.
Oh damn!
Hey, he deserves it.
Yeah.
You talk about anything he wants.
So yeah, I'm going with New Day.
How do you know that, Danny?
Kayla just texted me.
Oh.
From the Queen's Takeover podcast, guys. Make sure you check them out.
I like that. That was a nice plug, Danny. Good plug.
Yeah, and their leader Kat is over at WrestleMania right now.
Having a good time. Live it up. Let us know how it is. All right, let's get to the next match.
All right, next match. Oh, that was okay. So we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. We have Queen Zelina and Carmella, who are the champions, versus Sasha Banks and Naomi. Versus
high as fuck.
Facts. You see what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Okay, we should all have a different one on this one, maybe. Ready? 1,
all right,
2, 3.
Sasha,
Rhea.
Nah, I think it goes to Sasha. It's been on Raw. It's got to go to SmackDown.
So I want to say I agree with Will because that's who I was going for. But I thought I was gonna be interesting and keep it out. You know what? Fuck it. Queen Zelina and Carmella. Let's all have different ones right now.
What? You rather go Shayna Baszler and freaking Natalya?
Yeah, I can see them. They are not retaining this belt. They are not. They're gonna start.
No, fuck it. I'm going Banks and Naomi. Or no, let's Rhea and Liv.
Welcome to my team.
Now Sasha's been too long without a belt. You know, she needs this tag team belt.
She's had a tag team belt.
She needs to understand.
She just doesn't have a WrestleMania win.
You know what? Well, yeah. I apologize. I got to jump on your team. I already have Bianca losing. So I got to have someone on the women's roster winning for SmackDown. You know, a powerful, you know, woman of color to, you know, inspire others. So I got to go Naomi and Sasha.
Yeah, because then what are you going to do really with like Naomi or like Sasha? Like, I feel like WWE's kind of in that weird point where it's like, if Sasha doesn't win it, what are we really going to do with her and Naomi? Whereas if we give them the tag team belts, they can maybe start a division, actually start a tag team division. And then we can then have room for Asuka and Bayley to come in. Because then if you have like Sasha's not going to, that's an A-lister. Can't have it just sitting around with nothing.
That's true.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Here's a spicy one. Raw Tag Team Championships. RK Bro. Then we have the Street Profits. And we have Alpha Academy, which is, friendly reminder, Chad Gable and Otis.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Please, Alpha. I need Street Profits don't need it.
2, 1. Alpha Academy.
Who the fuck is this guy?
And honestly, I could also see RK Bro retaining.
I could, but like,
yes, I could.
Yeah, I could. I just
this 50-50 shit fucking dude. This is like the most retarded booking ever. No one looks.
Yeah,
like, it's like 50-50. It's like anyone.
Well, we laid out the best way that. Wait. So I was in the shower, right? And I was going over. Remember how we were talking about?
Oh yeah.
Remember the whole Montez Ford spot where it looked like he gave Randy a concussion, right? Randy was in the concussion protocol, right? Did we not give WWE a way to right their wrong for the horrible booking of Royal Rumble? We were like, you can have this concussion, fuck Randy's head up, and bring him back to the. Well, you know what I'm saying? But like, and then you now give us a feud, and then somehow later, guess who's dark? Randy and Edge, and guess who you can meet up?
Actually, I'm starting to believe Will on this one. I think they listened to our podcast, or they listened to our YouTube video. You know why? Because there's rumor going around that they want to start an Edge faction, a dark faction after. I was like, really? House of Black? He already looks like House of...
That's funny, yeah. We can figure out who they put in, but this was WWE's chance to write themselves out of the shitty booking of Royal Rumble and actually give us some like classic Raw. Like Joe said, like, this dude's a fucking idiot.
I'm pretty sure Vince is watching.
Did you say something, Randy?
Guys,
no, I wasn't talking to you.
You guys, I think Vince is watching too much TBS and TNT.
Yeah.
He's got to be like, he's like, you guys, I've been watching this great wrestling show on another channel.
Anything you could do, I could do. But like I said, we gave WWE a beautiful out, and then you could have gave us rated RKO back again, and then you could have had, Riddle finding someone to team up with or something like that. But no, y'all wanted to. So now you give us this 50-50 booking where I don't even think Street Profits are even the contention of. I feel like they're eventually at that point where they're going to be in the same position as the Viking Raiders, getting jobbed out by Omos.
They got tossed out in the
in the battle. They
by Commander Aziz.
They doodle, they are jobbers now.
By Commander Aziz and Shanky.
Shanky, lanky nigga, long ass.
That motherfucker will shank you in prison.
But back to the tag team.
His boy Veer.
We're at that point where we need. Please just give us the Randy versus Riddle SummerSlam. Please give us that and build it. You can build this.
Definitely.
I will say, last time Randy and Alpha Academy were in a triple threat tag team, they produced probably one of the best tag team matches in recent WWE history.
Remember, they also had Seth and KO in it, and that they were their workhorses.
Yeah, but remember this Monday on Raw, like that tag team match was really good.
Yeah.
So has Randy and Riddle is at that. This is our chance to see, can Riddle 1v1 carry a storyline in a potential, not main event, but 1B, and then the 1A is the title. Can Riddle carry a 1B storyline? And you have all the seeds for it. This is your chance to build Riddle. Riddle came in. I was even a fan of Riddle. I didn't really watch his shit, and then I started to become a fan of Riddle. So this is your chance to give the next push.
Especially now that WWE has legalized marijuana.
Yeah,
they have taken it off the drug policy.
Facts.
That dude's gonna be high as fuck.
There was so much shit they could have did. Like, I gave Randy a little of the herbal medicine to try and calm those voices in his head, but we'll see how it goes. And you could have like Randy attack somebody. Yeah, you could have had Randy attack somebody and then be like, "Oh, Randy, I knew it was you," and then Riddle defending him. And then one day you build it for like a month or so, and then you find out that Edge was the one that actually attacked the person. Because I could see Riddle. Remember, he wouldn't do that. Don't. Randy would never do something like that. And then like someone just gets their ass beat. Yeah, fast. But someone gets like their ass beat. Yeah, fast. But like someone gets their ass beat, and then like they blame it on Randy, and then Riddle's just like, "It wasn't Randy, I promise." But he beats you, Riddle. Like, no, trust me. Randy's just going through some things, and you find out it was Edge.
You find out Randy, I did it. He's like,
no,
don't say that, Randy. I definitely did.
Remember the Edge? It was me. Remember the Edge?
But speaking of Edge, guys, we do have Edge versus AJ Styles, Battle of the Dads. So, count of three. I think it's gonna be an interesting one. 3, 2, 1.
AJ.
Edge.
Edge. Shit.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. I'm just trying to be different.
No,
you're gonna be terrible.
Relax, Danny. Calm down, Danny. No one's taking jabs at you, boss. Just little baby jokes.
I think it could go back and forth because you need to like these 50-50 bookings.
Facts.
Yeah, you're right. Because like there's like AJ, where has AJ been? No momentum. Like kind of just been in the dark. The whole Omos AJ thing like totally went a separate way than what we even thought.
Yeah.
God damn, WWE, y'all really fuck up long-term booking. Like you literally built this AJ Omos shit, and then you didn't give us. Oh my god, bro! I just realized that they're gonna just like the Randy Riddle shit. Like, oh my.
You know what WWE
you know why
feels
they're
like,
keeping
guys?
them together? You know why they're keeping Randy and Riddle together? Because of fucking merch.
Yeah, of course, yeah, facts. But that's what I'm saying. They're hot like right now. But this is a chance to let Riddle sell his own merch. Like, see what the kid can do. This is the cream of the crop. Austin Theory, Riddle, those are the dudes you need to elevate to this next status. Ricochet, those are the guys you need to elevate to this next status if you want to carry on main eventers.
So you know what I feel like with WWE booking? It feels like, imagine someone's writing a masterpiece. They're writing a novel. They get halfway through the book, right before the climax. They're like, "All right, we fired the writer. The writer died. Someone else. I need you to just finish off the book." And they're like, "All right, I'm gonna have it go this way." And you're like, "Yo, did you read the fucking book?" And they're like, "No, I just had to get it done. Like, I just wanted to push it out, sell tickets." That's what it feels like sometimes with WWE book.
This reminds me of, remember from It 2? Remember the dude who was writing the book and he was like, "It has no finish." Remember? Oh, there's no finish to the book. Oh, there's a bunch of movies. There's no finish to the end of the book. Who threw mom off the train? There's no ending to the book. That's what WWE does. They bring you through this whole chapters, and then there's just no finish. There's no end to it.
So that's that. But speaking of AJ, what a coincidence. We got Bobby Lashley versus Omos.
Holy shit. This is all on. Oh my God. This is literally 2. Like, I was shitting how they didn't have any matches. This is literally 2 WrestleMania. This is just hitting me now, bro. Holy fuck. We're going to be there for like 4 hours. Unless they
who do you guys got? Bobby Lashley or Omos?
Omos.
This is 50-50. Oh my.
Omos. I can see Omos sitting on the.
We can speed through a lot of these next ones. We can speed through a lot.
There's more?
Yeah.
We got only a handful left, so we're almost.
Wait,
done.
What? How many matches are on the first day?
Oh no, sorry. This is all of it. We're already on.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Oh, bro, I was tweaking. I was like, yo, there's no way they're giving us 8-9 matches on the first. Omos versus Bobby.
I'm going Bobby.
I'm going Omos. I think
I'm going 50-50 booking DQ.
I think Omos breaks out of the Hurt Lock.
I think Omos gets DQ'd or something happens.
I'm not really invested in this match. I'm gonna be honest with y'all,
dude. I'm not invested in like half these matches.
So can I? If I'm cool with you, I'll go on to the next one. I think you guys will have a more interesting viewpoint. So I have Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville, and anything goes match.
I don't give a fuck who wins.
I'm going with Johnny Knoxville.
I'm going Steve-O.
I'm going Steve-O comes out.
Yeah.
I'm calling Steve-O comes out. All his friends.
All right.
Chris.
And our last, we got 2 more matches, guys. 2 more matches, and we have 1 segment.
Wait, I got Johnny for this match. If I had to be legit, Johnny wins.
All right. Next, we got Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Who'd you pick for that one?
Oh, Naki.
Okay.
What about Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory?
I think Pat McAfee.
Pat, yeah.
I'm going Austin Theory.
Okay. I think Pat punts his face in. And if Pat comes out the 7 Nation Army, I'm going to pop.
That'd be kind of fire, though.
Pat's got to get some help from someone from Texas, like Shawn Michaels or some shit like that. Like, it has to be something.
I already have 2 celebrities winning. I got Pat is the one who can take the loss in my book.
I think Pat gets an assist from
Hornswoggle.
Nope, Michael Cole.
I could see that. Oh wait, do you think Michael Cole screws over? Nah, I want to see it. I want to see evil Michael Cole again. That shit was trash.
Dude.
All right, we got two more segments, y'all. 2 more segments.
Because you know Vince is going to be in the corner of Austin Theory.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Kevin Owens in the KO show with special guest Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's a straight brawl.
If they were to fight, to throw fisticuffs, who you got? Stoney?
Well, Stone Cold. There's not gonna be a match. I just feel like they're gonna if they do a brawl, it's just brawl across.
Or if they're brawl, who's looking the strongest?
Stone Cold, of course. Well, they're gonna look both strong.
KO.
No, they're gonna send the people of Texas home happy. It's the end of night 1.
And you're not doing that to Stone Cold. Like, fuck out of here. It's not happening.
Nah, KO gonna come on top.
Joe, what kind
of fuck is this guy? All right, let's move on to the main event of the evening. Finally,
fighting out of the red corner, from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
No, Saskatchewan.
Yes, Saskatchewan. That's the
Szechuan sauce. Reigning, defending WWE Champion Brock Lesnar.
They got to do Brock Lesnar. Roman all day. The one.
Here, let me give Roman Reigns a proper intro. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I would like to introduce to you your reigning, defending, undisputed, Universal WWE World Heavyweight Champion, your tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
From Pensacola, Florida.
Yo, who y'all got? I gotta hear this. 3,
Roman.
2, 1.
Roman.
Romy, Ro.
Will?
Roman, of course.
Hey, my 2K simulation said Brock, so I don't even know. He squashed him.
I think so.
That shit was embarrassing, dog. I'm going.
Wait, best part right here, the Roman intro. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, I can't wait till he comes to WrestleMania next year, yo. Connor, WrestleMania 39. I can't wait.
So I think we all agree Roman's gonna be the new Universal Champion, or you know what?
Well, undisputed. You said undisputed champion. My life, undisputed.
I think they make a new belt.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna make like the big gold one coming back.
All gold. I can see an all gold one. That would be fire.
Yeah,
like like WWE gold, like with the yellow. I can see Roman carrying some shit like that. That'd be tough. Like just
what I think would be
like a mustard yellow, or like not mustard, like a goldish mustard yellow, and then like all gold and white gold. Oh, that'd be fire.
So I think what would be dope is if you'd swap out, you know, that WWE, right underneath the WWE, how they have like the check part on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a SmackDown champion or person on SmackDown holding that title, swapping out that piece. So like if you're on SmackDown, that's blue. You're on Raw, it's red. I think that'd be a nice little touch. Sorry about that. But I'm ultimately giving it to Roman, or this ends in a disqualification. You know, maybe The Rock comes in, fuck shit up. But that's my opinion.
Or the Usos get involved.
Who won Money in the Bank last year? Oh, it's over random, but who won Money in the Bank last year?
Biggie.
I forgot Biggie did his cashing in. Okay.
There's no cashing.
Yeah, I know.
There's no
that's why I always loved. That's why I loved Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, because you'd be like, "Yo, is he gonna pull a Seth Rollins and cash in or something like that?" Or Seth waited a whole year, but like, what's gonna happen? You know?
Yeah, I know.
But those are the shows for you guys. Is there any closing arguments, anything you want to debate, or anything that's on your mind?
Nothing really.
No, I felt like they definitely turned the card around. There's a lot of filler.
Very tired. It's gonna be a long weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long weekend, and tomorrow's gonna be such a long day, because I have to be up early too, and I have to go golfing, and then we have to do the video, and it's the first night, and then I'm gonna try and watch NXT.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? But overall, can't wait though. You know, it's WrestleMania. We're gonna watch it. Once again, and you know, the Bump Boys, we're gonna be covering now. Hopefully next year, maybe, you never know, or 2 years from now, Bump Boys get big enough to where we could fly maybe a fan out and fly ourselves out and attend WrestleMania live.
Honestly, that shit would be sick, especially WrestleCon. Like we could talk about all the events going on, like in that area, like
interviews, all that kind of stuff. Yo, so please support us, share the video, let us know in the comment section down below what y'all got for these matches, results, and which week is gonna be, well, which night is gonna be better. Night one, night two.
Listening to it, like,
and then ultimately, I think it's a good time for us to say a little heartfelt message, you know, to all of our viewers and anyone who's been watching us. You know, thank you. This shit's been popping off for us. You know, we love putting out content for you guys.
Last
you know,
2 months
the fact
been
that
like pops,
and the fact that you guys have been showing, you know, the love and support, reaching out, you know, sharing stuff, you know, it means a lot. It definitely means a lot. You know, sharing it to your friends has been, you know, very helpful, very appreciative. You know, me, Dan, and Will, you know, always talking, you know, backstage, you know, how much we appreciate everything you guys do for us, whether it's listening to, you know, here on your car ride home, or, you know, you got a stressful day, you're listening to the shower, whatever you got to do
before you beat
your
meat,
we appreciate
you
it. So, you know, so, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. This has been Joe from the Bump Boys. Danny, how can they find you, man?
SwaggerBomb92 on Instagram. Not really, but it's fine. I'll fix it eventually.
And the King, Mr. King William, how can they find you, good sir?
Mr. Underscore Wilbur's 95. Wilbur 95.
Wow, I thought you froze. That's how bad that was.
Shit cut out.
It cut out, really? It cut out my beautiful.
Unless you froze. Did you froze there?
No. Hey, Will, what can I find you again, man?
Mr.
It froze again.
It did?
Yeah, when you hit that high note, it don't work.
Underscore. All right, Mr. Underscore Wilbur 95. Zoom, get y'all shit together, yo. Zoom, y'all better get y'all shit together, yo, because I want to start getting even crazier on this shit, and y'all are fucking our shit up, yo. I was telling Danny don't fuck our shit up, and don't have to fuck our shit up, and me not to fuck our shit up. Now, Zoom, don't be fucking our shit up.
Zoom's gonna
anyway, it's been the Bump Boys.
It's been the Bump Boys, boys.
Peace.
Signing out.
Peace.
Must bid you adieu, goodbye, mwah, and good night.
Oh my God, it's so great.
Bang! Yes!